are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the DS Podcast. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, welcome back. We have a special guest here. Mohammed, do you mind introducing yourself to the audience?
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate inviting me to the show. That's a pleasure. It's actually the first interview I have about being the CEO founder of Passport Pro. My name is Mohamed Aboshanab. You can call me Mo. I'm an international lawyer, and I've been starting a company called Passport Bros, or you can say like a consultant agency. I would like to help not just the Passport Bros, but anyone who would like to start or thinking about moving abroad to a different country, whatever it's for a better lifestyle, or going into a relationship, or starting a business, or a fed up from the West and would like to see other options in different countries.
Oh, wow, that's definitely amazing knowing that the audience, they really do love traveling. So that's
Yeah,
always good
definitely.
to hear. So, how was your upbringing?
Yeah, I'm a mix between different cultures and you can say ethnicity. I was born in Egypt, but I've moved to different countries. I've lived actually in 8 countries. I've lived in the United Arab Emirates, Cyprus, Malta, Germany, United Kingdom, and a couple of others, Mauritius also. So I've lived in the Middle East, Africa, Europe. I've spent a couple of months in the US and Canada, and also the Caribbean. So most of my life, I've been traveling between different countries, whatever for personal reasons or business reason. And the idea that you can build a global lifestyle, it was very something. It was very like a very complicated thing that you need to invest a lot. You need to have a companies and residents. But nowadays, with technology and with the digital nomadism, that people are able to explore or work remotely in different locations, so it's much more easier. And when I've heard about that there's like a movement, especially in the US, about the Passport Pros. I've done a couple of research and I think I like the name. The name is exactly matching what I'm doing in my
Yeah.
business, and I see why not register this name as a company and see how the things are going. Yeah, and you are the first interview actually. I still have another interviews pile up, but it's have a pleasure to be the first interview and talking more about the Passport Pros.
No problem. It's definitely glad to have you here,
It's a
man.
pleasure.
Man, that's off to a great start already.
Yes.
So, what made you actually get into being a international lawyer?
I'm currently holding a license to practice laws in a couple of countries, and my main focus was doing international business, people, help international expats uh, build like a couple of global lifestyle will be able to get a residency and acquire real estate in different countries and be able whatever you would like to relocate, or this would be like for tax reasons, or just would like to have like a diversified portfolio. Also, I help people move between countries just for real immigrations, like applying for visas and residency and acquire citizenship in other countries, between mainly the Middle East, Africa, Asia, and Europe. I've focused more than 10 years on the UK market, mainly the UK during the Brexit time between UK and Europe and the Middle East and Africa. And I've seen during my lifetime how it's very challenging. The idea that it just going into another country is not it now it's much more simple, but some people make it extremely simple as you are just getting the ticket. Actually no, there is like you have to understand there's different mindset, you have to understand the legal challenges, you have to understand what you're going through. It's not as easy as you just press a click, and it's not as hard as some people thinking that you are going into hell. It's not as hard as hell, and it's not as easy as a click. There is a process. And once you have a mindset for understanding the process, everything will be much more easier.
Mm. Oh, wow. So, for the audience out here who may not know, what countries actually have you actually been to so far in your lifetime?
I've been to 25 plus countries, mainly in the Middle East, Africa, most of Europe, and North America, including a couple of islands in the Caribbean. Some countries I've stayed for a couple of years, and some countries I stayed for a couple of days or months. But during my lifetime experience, I've done businesses with 50 plus countries. I've done business with all African nations, including the Caribbean, North Africa, Europe, and Middle East, up to sub-Indian continent, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Senegal, Sri Lanka. So it's a mix. Uh, and this give me like understanding of different cultures and mindset on instant. Yeah, it's like this is one of my, you can say, I able to understand or fit into different country, different places in different times and different uh, mindset instantly. I blend in. Yeah.
So, what's your actual thoughts on like the passport bros movement? Like are these guys smart? Are they do making the wrong move? What's your reasoning on that?
Actually, it's like it's a very old idea. It's like I mean, I've helped a lot of individuals, whatever their friends or family or clients, move for to get married or involved in relationship, whatever, from just starting the idea that I can find a better, you can not say a better partner, but a different partner in a different idea. I've helped people who reside in the East move and get married to the West, and at the same time helped individuals move from the West and get relationships in the East. The challenge is the same. It's not. It's when you come with the West mentality and you're going to the East, you will face a lot of obstacles and hurdles you need to get over it. And the same the other way around. If you're coming from the East mentality and you're going to the West, you need to know how you get involved into different culture and get to it. When I've get when I was searching about the passport bros and sees most of the videos that are available in the TikTok and the different social media platforms, they are just trying to look into it that we are fed up from the West and we will go to the East, all our relationship problems will be solved. That actually, yes, to a certain extent. That's if you don't find the right partner in one location, and for many reasons, could be cultural reasons, it could be income reasons, it could be less availability of um, yeah, I mean, a certain type of relationship you're looking for. If you're moving to another place where there's more availability, there is more mindset is different, and the accepting less than for more. That's like that's like behind my philosophy that you don't have to stick in what country to get the best. The world is different, and the more you travel, the more you'll be able to get the best from each place. So it's the same thing. But the main problem I've seen in the passport pro movement generally, that they just say that the partners in the West are very, they reach in like a stage where not be able to build a relationship with them. So when we go to the East, everything will be much more easier. They just look for, to the issue from the, you can say, from the, they just looked at the issue from the door. They didn't actually go there and open the door and get into the room, which is everyone will see to a different perspective. I'm trying to give as much as personal experience and hands-on experience from the people I've seen myself during my lifetime experience, and give insights that you just need to follow certain rules and criteria, and everything will be much more simpler. That's it. Just giving the real truth in a very simple way to be everyone can be understand and digest it.
Oh wow, that was a great breakdown.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I do see a lot of when it comes to dating here in the West, the women here are usually more masculine. So I can see
yeah.
why people can actually come to that conclusion and actually try to move overseas. Because I always tell guys, just get that passport, man. Experience traveling because you may like it over there compared to here. So it was always a great thing to have and see. Now, what's your thoughts on like the current dating market between the Western countries and the traveling countries you have been to?
I mean, e- you can say each country or each culture look to dating from different perspective. Many countries, not you can say a few countries in the West and the East still have the idea that we are dating in order to get married and build families. That's the concept they have. We are not just dating for dating. They don't have the hookup culture mentality. They're just having, I have to date a man and make sure he's fit so I can build a family. Okay, that could be like a culture issue, could be a religious issue, could be this is how they look to things, and this is how always been in all over the world. With the development happening in the West, and now especially the female partners look to it. No, I don't have to find the best man so I can build myself or get income or get support from him. I can be independent. I can find my. I don't have to rely on anyone to be to go through life. That's idea was changed. That's why people are fed up from this, and they looking to find different partners with a different mindset in other countries. That's as simple as it. There is like you can say the market in the West is getting frustrated. The opportunities are getting lower, and no one's looking to build actually family. In the East, yeah, there's like more opportunities. They still have the you can say not the old mentality, but the traditional mentality that we are dating to build relationship, nothing else. We don't have the hookup culture. Some of them could have this culture, but actually the wide variety of the people looking to build families and get into men to build um, to have a better life. That's the idea. We are just we getting together to be better in the long run, not in just in the short term.
Mm. So, Mohammed, I actually have a good question for you. Out of all the countries that you actually been to, which one is your actual favorite so far?
If you can say in Africa, you can say Namibia, South Africa, Mauritius. It's depending what you're looking for, the quality of the availability of dating. That's in Africa. In Asia, it's like Philippines is number one. There is more females available in the Philippines if you compare to any other Eastern country,
Oh,
and
wow.
also there is yeah it's but it's not it's like the availability doesn't mean that you can go there and you don't like everything. It's like when you go to a different country, you either like it instantly or you hate it instantly or you get some time to accept it. So I was helping people move to other countries, and the first thing they just land say no, I don't want to stay here. The weather is bad, the food is bad, the people are crazy. I would like to get out of here. Get me out of here. And in the second thing, wow, that's amazing. It's like I've been in heaven. I like the food, the people, and everything is good. I would like to stay here forever. Find me a way to stay here. And the other way, you can say like the other 50% of the people, they don't like it, they don't hate it. They will try to adapt to how things are different and try to accept it. So when you go to a country, even it have more availability of partners or the way of finding better opportunities in this country, it's depending on your personal taste. If you will be able to accept it or no, if you'll be able to stay in this country for long term or no. One of the things that the information available online in the passport bureau, they get someone from Philippines or Thailand or East Europe or whatever, and he had been into the country for 20 years. And then this is my partner. We everything is good. The You don't know how much time and effort he spent to adapt to the country, understand the language, understand the culture, and then you see him after 5, 10, or 20 years. Don't
Mm.
think that when you move to a country or just land to the country, you will be like this guy. No, that will never that will never happen. And this is not just in dating. This is actually in anything in life. When you get out of your from your comfort zone to a totally different environment, it will take some time until you're able to adapt and understand and digest and build a real life experience so you can see what I will do next. There is nothing happen in the world instantly. And this is one of the misinformation that about the passport bro, that just once you travel, all your problems will be solved. Nothing happened in life. Nothing happened in life instantly. It's a process.
Mm. So, if you had any advice for men in their 20s, what would it be?
Uh, it's the best advice I can get you. If you It's like you have to be, it's not about that. I can tell you, for example, as we discussed, go to Philippines or go to Thailand or go to East Europe or Africa or Latin America. Everyone have a different taste. It's like that's in dating. You can look to certain you can say partners, and I like this type, so I can stick. So try to gather as much other information about the availability and options in different countries. And if you like, if you, for example, into the Latin America, then put like 5, 6 countries in Latin America and try to learn as much as each one. Brazil is not like Mexico. Mexico is not Argentina. Argentina is not like Paraguay. They look like the same. They might speak the same language, they might have the same culture, but they are different. There is different cultures between them, and there's different, you can say, way of tradition of building a relationship or doing or moving to this country. So you have to see that the first thing, they will accept you or no. How you'll be able to change and accept a different mindset, because they can accept you but you are not accepting them, because they actually different from you. Okay, you're looking for the purpose of finding a better partner, but you have to take time and understand that they are not the same like you. They don't have the comfort zone like yourself. So it's a process. So if you like a region or a country, try to know as much as information about them before going. And then once you decide, I would like to go to Mexico, I would like to go to Philippines, I would like to go to Brazil. Okay, go as you can say like um, discovery trip. You will take like a couple of weeks off. You don't have anything. You need to travel back home. Just have like go there as a kind of mix between tourist and you exploring the country. But don't go stay in the resort, and no, just go into a small hotel that's not very famous in a very well, you can say, local area where you can understand and get as much of the culture. Don't go to the famous expat location or the tourist attractions. You will learn nothing if you go to there, because everyone will speak English. You'll not have this. You still feel that you're still in the comfort zone. But if you got out at different locations and stay with the locals, eat with the locals, try to live as a local. And if you feel that you're comfortable for a couple of weeks, okay, that means your discovery trip is successful and you're ready for the next step. So you need to see where I can find part, how much it will cost me, what kind of documents I need to be ready, what kind of mindset I need to be ready with them. I need to understand as much as can about this country and then take it to the next step. So it's not just about booking the trip and everything will be fine. No, take it step by step.
Mm. So, for the travelers, for the guys out here who actually want to travel, What are some essential items to have when getting ready to travel?
It's if you have been it's depending on how much you have an experience in traveling. If you have been never outside the US before, it's not just about the passport. You need passport, you need credit cards, you need a mobile number, you need a backup mobile number, you need cash. You need to have an cash, like you need to have cash for daily transaction, and you need to have like a couple of backup cash. And instead of anything happen to the credit cards, you do not be able to access them. That's the minimum things you need to have. And then you need to have a plan. If you're planning to stay like 3 4 weeks, book a hotel for 2 weeks. Don't book more than this. And you are very comfortable in the location, just try to extend your stay for another 2 weeks. Don't try to book when you book a flight. Try to make it as flexible as possible. Also, try to understand how many days a week I'll be able to stay in the country without I mean, if you have an American passport, mostly you'll not be able. Some countries allow you to stay 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. So you have to know the difference. If I would like to stay beyond the 30 or 60 or 90 days, do this country allow me to extend my stay inside the country, or I have to travel back and come with a new visa? So that's the thing that people mostly um, avoid, or they don't understand with going to travel to a different country. Also, how we'll be able to maintain, if you have a remote job or you're doing anything back home in the US, I'll be able to maintain your any responsibilities. I'll be able to keep in touch with your family back there. And this is that is simple steps you will need definitely in order to have a successful trip without any problems.
Mm. So, would is there any dangers to be aware of when traveling?
Yes, definitely. It's like y- yeah, it's the there is always danger when you travel, but it's not as danger as you see it in the media. It's like if you go to Mexico, next day you will be kidnapped and you will be disappeared forever. It's not like this. It's and it's not as easy that you will I can say you can say comfortably there is many destination in the world much more safer than many cities in the US, because they have gun controls. They don't have a high crime rate, so you can try to get you can this information is available online, and you can get how much safety is available in the country. But whatever information you find online, it could be less or more. It could be tensions. It's like if you're traveling to like a country, and then you need just to follow the news about the country for a couple of days to make sure that everything there is safe. And always avoid countries that not welcoming U.S. citizens, because it's like U.S. citizens have this, especially the announcement that it's safe to travel to X, Y, Z, but some countries could have troubles when you travel. So just make sure that if anything happen, where I will go, where is the nearest U.S. consulate? If I lost my U.S. passport, what I would be able to do, because this is a very important thing. Your passport is like it's you'll not be able to do anything without it. So you have to protect it. By It's much more valuable than your wallet. If you lost your wallet, you can get your wallet easily, if whatever you have, like virtual credit cards in the mobile or whatever. But if you lost your passport, it's a very lengthy process, and to get it back, it's a terrible situation, especially if you are in an overseas situation. That's mostly the thing. Yeah.
Mm. So, what kind of jobs can travelers usually get when they want to work overseas or before they want to travel and get overseas?
If you already have like a 9 to 5 job and you would like to explore the passport bros lifestyle, it will be extremely hard, because you need to take days off, or you need to tell the employer I will be going off for whatever reasons. But if you start your journey already on finding, you can say there's different types of job. The fully remote jobs, which you can do 100% online. And there's something called hyper jobs, when you don't have to be on the office for a couple of days, and or you can say like a couple of weeks per year, and the other time you can be off remotely. So you can see how flexible you will be able to do if you find 100% remote jobs, and you will be able to do it from another country, because some employers doesn't allow you to continue doing your job from another country. That's like could be a legal issue. Depending how you're flexible as your employer. If you're working in a very sensitive, critical business, they might know they might you have to work in the U.S. soil. Otherwise, your contract could be terminated. Some other jobs they don't give. I mean, it doesn't matter if you are working remotely, whatever from the US or Mexico or the other side of the world. They don't bother you. So you need to know what kind of rules you have in the job, and then once you find the job that can be able to accept you as a full-time remote, how you'll be able to maintain doing the job while overseas. You will need to have a very good internet access, and you need to accept that you'll be able to work from a challenger different situation. If you book hotel and it's very noisy, you'll be able to continue doing your job or no. That's one of the things you have to adapt it. So it's like a kind of mindset changing. You'll be able to continue doing your job from overseas or no. And especially the time zone. If you're going to Mexico, it's like the time zone like the US. Going to Latin America, that's same time zone. But if you're going to Turkey, if you're going to Cyprus, if you're going to Thailand, or Philippines, it's totally different time zone. People will be sleeping and you will be up. So it will be the other way around.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit challenging. It's not for everyone, as long as you need to understand it, and see the challenges, and then build a plan. That's it.
Mm. So, what does the future look like for you in your business?
Um, I mean, during the last 6 months, I've decided to. Before the pandemic, I was 100% office based. I used to have an office in the city of London, in the United Kingdom, and I was managing other offices in the Middle East, Africa, and parts of Europe. So we was 100% office based business. And during the pandemic, we've switched to be fully remote. And then from 6 months ago, I decided to go fully solo. I not just starting Passport Bro, I have other businesses also, but I will be able to practice and provide not just advice, or you can say legal advice, but I'm trying to be as you can say consultant or advisor for individuals who would like to go and build a global lifestyle, whatever it's for business reason, for lifestyle reasons, or just they would like to building a different lifestyle where they'll be able to enjoy more of the world. That's what I'm doing. I've seen. I mean, yesterday one of the famous banks in the U.S. just being collapsed. So it's like this is unfortunately the more things happen in West countries like the UK, or the US, and Europe, the more people will realize that things are not safe like before, and I need to have a backup option. I need to have money outside in different ecosystem outside the US or the EU in different currencies, in different banks. They have less risk. They have easy to access, and I will be able to maintain my business. If I'm doing my business 100% online, I will be able to generate income from whatever platform or whatever sources I will be able to enjoy life in different country and still have the same access to income, and I don't have to be tied to like the US, or UK, or EU in general. That's the idea. So there is like more people into that we can have better options overseas, and I think that will be benefit my business in general.
Mm. Now, when it comes to actual like countries to choose to do taxes, I heard Dubai was actually looking really nice with the 0% tax for the free zone. So what's
Yes,
your thoughts
yeah.
on that?
It's like Dubai is a part of country called United Arab Emirates. It's like a state. They have different states, and one of the state is Dubai. Dubai have something called free zones. Free zone is like you will be able to open 100% tax-free company, and when you open the company, they give you a tax-free bank account, and they give you also residency linked to your uh, company. So you'll be able to live in Dubai itself. You'll be able to consider yourself as Dubai residents. So you can actually move from the US to Dubai, and you will have a lot of tax savings when you move to different countries. You will be able to move. I mean, if you're generating any income outside the US, it will not be 100 tax. You can say 100% tax free, but you'll be able to reduce the amount of tax you pay as a US citizen, even you are living or have a residency in other countries. The idea that, I mean, US citizens have this, you will not be able to 100% tax free, because the as long as they stay US citizens, they still tie and they have to pay taxes up to the IRS to a certain level. But if they're looking to go 100% tax free, they have to re-announce the citizenship or get another citizenship from other countries, and they will be able to claim that they are now 100% tax free.
Mm,
There's different ways, and one of them is United Arab Emirates. It's it could be, this is one of the idea that I've tell also the passport bros, that if you're looking to move to other countries and you have an income online and you don't have anything, you don't have to generate your income from the US itself. Why you not build? You just have using the Dubai as, you can say, like center point. You can use it to move your residency, tax residency from US to Dubai. Open the company, get the bank account, and establish yourself there. And once you are there, Dubai is similar to, you can say, like New York 20 years ago or San Francisco 20 years. It's very safe. It's very cosmopolitan. It's very well connected. It's near all the hot destinations countries. You can find a lot of partners like in Philippines and Thailand, or even in Africa. Or so it could be like a step um, in building your global lifestyle, or building the global, you can say, the passport bros lifestyle. That could be like something that you can do to maintain yourself overseas and understand the mindset, and then take a next step.
mm, man, because I remember thinking about it, and that actually came to my head, and Dubai was the answer for me. I actually plan on setting
Yes,
up my businesses over there, so
yeah, definitely. It's like, I mean, it's not very expensive, by the way. You can start as minimum as 10K USD, just to set up yourself and get the company and get residence. And you don't have actually to live there all the time. You can set up the company and get residence and stay like for a couple of weeks, and then you can go to other destination. But when you go to the other destination, you will be in front of the US authorities as Dubai tax resident. So they will look to it as you're still paying taxes in Dubai. That's how the tax treaties work, but you're actually not paying anything.
okay. Now, when doing that process, you actually have to have a remote job, correct?
Um, to do the setup in Dubai, you don't have anything. You just have to access the capital, and you'll be able to maintain yourself outside your country. You don't have actually need a job. If you have an income source, or if you have any passive income, or you have even a remote job, and you have enough savings, you can start the setup instantly. You don't have to have like a special setup or anything. You just need to have the mindset, and I'm going to go in a different location.
Okay, man, that's interesting. Um, do you have any extra stories for the viewers regarding traveling?
Yeah, definitely. The stories never end. It's like what I can tell you, that uh, one of the misinformation also available in the passport pros, that when you go to an Eastern country, that partners or females from this country would like to marrying you or build a relationship with you because you will be like their access to the US. You will get them a free green card. That actually used to be, you can say, some of the girls or some of the partners in the East. That will be number one um, requirement for them. If she tell you from the beginning, I my dream is to live in the US and I will be with you to be in the US, that's a red flag. Don't go for it because you don't actually, because she will hate her country, she will push you, and she will do everything for she will make your life miserable in her country. So you can say, okay, I'm fed up. I would like to go to the US. Come with me. She think the problem is that whenever you're from the west or the east, it's like people look to the green is always uh, the grass is always green on the other side. And some partners look to the US as it's the heaven because they see it in the TV. They was grown up at the US is the best place in the world. They don't understand how things are get changed during the last 5 to 10 years or 20 years. So it's not used to be the dreams. Um, so if you think that your partner is just getting into relationship just to go to the US, that's not the best way forward. That's the first thing. The second thing, when you try to go, if you try to build a relationship or just get in touch with other partners, other countries, and you're looking to see them, or you build a relationship online and would like to establish relationship in the real world, have don't have just one option, because some of the guys contact me and say, I found this lady online and everything is good. I'm decided to visit her in home country, and then when he goes here he's shocked for whatever reason, for whatever. It's we don't have to specify the reason. But so when you use the build relationship as this is like a kind of business, you're going there to check a couple of opportunities, and once you are happy with one opportunity, take it to the next step. Don't just build a relationship with one and say, I will not do anything, or I will just one. The it will never happen from the first chance. It will take some time until you get to the better opportunity. That's it.
Oh wow, that's some good advice. So do you have any last words for the viewers?
uh, yeah, it's like, I can say have enough savings before moving overseas, and try to have a different mindset. The more you're accepting others, the more others will accept you.
So as far as the cost, what would you say like the general saving amount you should have from your experience?
Some countries, it's very you can live comfortably on 1 to 2K USD. So have at least 2 times 6, at least. Okay, that's you can build up your understanding, because the first time you get into the country you will be spending like a tourist, and then a couple of weeks you will understand where the locals are buying and how to save like a local, and your monthly expenses will start to be getting down. So have at least 6 months saved up, so you can be able to, that's like a comfort zone. If you have more, that's good. If you have less, it's good also, but at least to be on the to be just to be ready for the it's not a challenge. It's like a journey. Just enjoy it as much as you can. You will learn a lot. So when you are not financially stressed, many things will be much more easier.
Mm. Yeah, 'cause I always say to have at least 6 months to a year of savings and yeah,
Yes, yeah,
right on the
yeah,
money.
definitely. Yeah. Yes, yes. The minimum is 6 years.
So Mohammed, how can people actually find more about you? Where can they find you?
Uh, yes, you can Google my name. That's the first thing, or you can just type passpros.net. That's the main site for the Passport Pro consultancy. You'll find my WhatsApp. You'll find the YouTube page. You'll find all the information about the service we provide. Also, we are not providing. We have free services and we have paid services. If you join the community, we have a Facebook group now under the name Passport Bros. We have 200 plus members from not just the US, by the way. We target everyone from the Middle East, Africa, anyone, even not just men. We are we are accepting everyone. It's like uh, what I can tell you, funny that I've received a couple of messages from individuals, female, who are looking up for male. So it's like it's not they still call themselves passport bros, but it's the other way around. So if you just Google Passport Bros Limited, or just Google my name, that you'll find all the information.
And there you have it, guys. Make sure to look after yourself from around the world, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Have a great one.
Appreciate it. Yeah.